beautiful fountains that I think we've ever brought to you here at QVC. Last year, sold out in minutes, the way that you're seeing it right there. Set in the mulch bed, the most beautiful light, noise, as well as color and cutout. Today, we're gonna bring it back to you and we're gonna do it in an even better way. Do you see the stand that it's included with this year? This is from Garden Reflections, a brand that only we have here at QVC. It's exclusive to us, and we're bringing you brand new today, a big deal of this gorgeous fountain. I'm so excited that Carrie Loughlin's here with me. Carrie, you redecorate and reorganize all of our different spaces in and around our homes.
Yes.
The fact that you're bringing us now a water feature that has sound and beauty and light all in one, but now elevated.
Elevated. So this is what I love. Whenever we're talking about our homes, I always say don't forget the exterior, and don't forget to treat the exterior the way you treat the interior. You've heard me say it over and over again, that light adds life.
Yes.
Like it just does. I have to say that last night my son and my husband and I sat on our back deck. We have the bronze one. We had it nestled in between two of our chairs. My son was playing it. My husband was like, I really like that I can see it from far away. Like it really, really made our night. It sets that atmosphere, and then the look of it is absolutely stunning, whether it is on, off, on the stand, or by itself just in the mulch.
Even the sound from that beautiful kind of bustling water. Today we have it for you in several color choices. Now for $36, get this home on that easy pay. Your item number is M99980. You will get this. This will ship on the 21st, so just a couple weeks from now, 2 weeks from now. This one is your oil rubbed bronze. We also have it for you in the ivory right over here. We have the black as well. And then last but not least, the patina is one of my favorites because it just looks so beautiful. Powder coated steel, never gonna rust or fade or chip or anything like that. But let's talk about the stand that it comes with this year, because this is a new feature.
This is, and you know, just like with Home Reflections, Garden Reflections, our team is always listening to you. And we actually had a customer who had taken their fountain and placed it on a table, and we thought, that's genius. So what we did is we created a removable stand with this. So you can either have this, it just has 3 screws that screws into the bottom of your fountain. And the best part is these legs can either have spikes, or you can pinch this right off and they would be flat bottoms, as you see here on the patio. So a lot of different fun ways to use this. Maybe you want to stick this into the corner in between your evergreens. Maybe you want to put it out in the front entrance because, you know, water and prosperity, when we're talking about things like feng shui and we're talking about home, it's calming, it's balancing, it brings us fortune. So we love that. One
of my best friends in the whole entire world, David Cho, he's a master feng shuiist. He feng shui's like, he's feng shuied like Buckingham Palace, right? Like literally.
It's
he always tells me, keep water at your front door, Alberti. It will always bring beauty and prosperity to your house at the same time. And that's what I do at my house. This is one of those things, though, that I can tell you clearly, I have never seen a fountain that looks like this, except for last year when we sold out of it.
You know, it's really beautiful. We changed the pattern ever so slightly, made it a little bit softer in those carves. We brought in the new colors. Then, of course, you have the stand, and also we brought in a remote with this. So when before, there is a timer right on there, so when you plug it in, you'll hit it once and it will be on, and then you hit it again, you'll see a little green light, and that will set a 6-hour timer. However, everyone said, can we also have a remote? So what I do is I keep it plugged in, and then if it goes off on the timer, great, but if not, I can also turn this on or off and set the remote right there. So easy.
So whether it's the patina that you're seeing here, I'm in love with this patina.
I love the patina.
The bronze is also really beautiful that we have back over here. And look at this. So when it's lifted, it's lifted on the stand, do you see how it gives this cast of light below? So it's up light and lower light.
It is. So there's 2 different, I call it vibes, because that's what this does. It gives me vibes. When we have this up on the stand, you have a 30-inch height. So similar to a side table. Now what that does is you can see that the pattern is cascading onto whatever's behind it. And then also we have almost this beautiful spotlight dipping down. So if you wanted to put a beautiful plant, you could do that as well. But I do want to say that last night my husband, he was like, I really do enjoy it that it's high. Because at first I was like, I maybe want to put it low, kind of fire pit energy. But he loved it because he was like, I can actually see it. It's not at my feet. So a lot of fun ways.
It really is fabulous. And the fact that we brought it back to you this year at the same price, and your easy pay is just $36 on a credit card. Our whole day today is about refreshing your home and your garden. It's so wonderful to have you here with us today.
I'm so excited to be
talk
here.
to our friends about this, because when you're thinking about your home and your garden, you want it to be beautiful. You want to have excitement and movement in your home. This does all of that for you. And it also brings you that sound that's super tranquil.
Yes.
So whether you're choosing it in the oil rubbed bronze, which you're seeing in front of me, fewer than 1,000 to go around. Now that's our most popular, and you can see it actually has like these really nice, like kind of like paint strokes to it.
Yes, so there's a little bit of that bronze peeking through the darker bronze. So sometimes bronze lean gold, sometimes bronze lean a little bit warmer. I will say this is a little bit warmer and a really true oil rubbed bronze.
Yeah, and now that one, by the way, is our most popular choice. You definitely don't want to wait there. Ivory. Stunning.
Stunning.
I mean, really stunning.
The coastal look, like anybody that has that beautiful beach home, or maybe you just want something to contrast against the evergreens and the greenery in your yard.
Can you imagine this like next to like a rose bush or something like that, right? Fewer than 400 to go around at our big deal, which actually stands for before it's gone. Here's our black. Now black, you know, a lot of people love black because of like farmhouse chic.
Absolutely.
Fewer than 600 to go around. You can place this anywhere.
You really can. This, and again, remember, this can go stand, or you can do it how I'm thinking about doing it, but now my husband has said no to me, but he was like, no, I like it high. But think about using it where you would place a pot. So putting it on the corner. Think of it around with your pots as well. So you don't just have to use this as a centerfold. You can put it in with other things as well.
Now patina.
Love.
If you want that patina, I remember last year, this is the one I think that sold out first. 650 of those to go around at a $36 easy pay with reduced shipping and handling, with the brand new stand that we've added. You know, it doesn't have to stay on this, right? Like this.
No,
could come off.
it's attached
now, we've
right
attached
now.
It. I want to show you that we've attached it here.
You can see right
there's
here.
Just 3 little screws that go in that attach it. It's very simple and easy. But right over here, we want to show you. You can also just, this is like you just push pin this in and the little stakes come out. That's if you want to place that in your mulch beds or in the dirt.
Right, and if you don't, you want the flat end, you just simply flip it right over. So not a lot to put together. I did want to give a few pro tips, as we like to call them in my home. One is that right there, that you flip those legs over. You can have them staked or you can have them stand. You can absolutely have this sitting down. When we open this and get this home, right here there is a cap. I'm going to pull this off. See this cap? You want to make sure that that is over top of your wires. If for some reason you're like, you have any water that's coming out where it's not supposed to be, that cap needs to be on, just as a little pro tip. Also, when you place this down, the remote control works off of the adapter. So if you point it right at your fountain, you're gonna say, oh no, it's not working. Don't worry, just point it at the actual adapter.
Okay.
And that's how you get it on, off, and timer.
And then one last thing I really wanna show you, and then I wanna bring the lights down. Do you see the light ring? The light ring goes all the way around, all the way around. That's why you're getting so much light on the inside of your fountain, and then you're getting another
little
light
spotlight,
ring
which I love at the bottom.
on the bottom. So let's show you again what this looks like as we bring the lights down on the set. Whether you're picking up the oil rub bronze, the ivory, the patina, or the black, you're gonna see it again on your screen. And what's really beautiful about this is the fact that it creates ambiance.
Yes.
It gives sound. Like, who needs speakers and music when you have this?
Here's the thing, it makes sitting outside an event. That's what I felt last night. Every time we went in and out, my son went and got his lifesavers. He was in the yard using them. Like, we have a moment. It's like having that fire going in the background. We had the fire and the fountain, and it was the best of both worlds.
I can imagine.
But it really it takes your space, it elevates it, but it gives it that vibe and that energy and really makes it a moment when you're sitting outside.
Sold out last year. Super excited that we have it back for you again this year. I don't know if we can get back here the cast of light and like how the pattern will kind of, you know, you'll see the pattern on anything that it reflects on, and you can see that right over here on our furniture. Like, that's what this does around your home. But Really, it's all about the fact that you get the sound, the movement, the light.
The sound, the movement, and as my family was saying, well, if we had chicken wings, we can also wash our fingers. It's like, oh, okay. So, you know, it's all those things that we as families sit around and laugh about.
I want your family to have a reality show. I really do. I want your family to be on TV so that I can watch your whole family say these things all the time. $36 gets it home on Easy Pay, and 99980 is your item number. Oil rubbed bronze, fewer than 950 to go around. Ivory, if you want that, we have fewer than 450. If you want black, 550. And if you want the patina,
we love.
Now fewer than 600 to go around. We just launched this big deal. $36 gets it home. It will ship the week of April 21st. Carrie, always a pleasure to have you on the show. Thank you so much for being here.
See you in a little bit.
Yes, in fact, Carrie's coming back with indoor decor and something that's functional. Do you need a throw?